Hello, everyone. Welcome to I Am the Fifth Element. My name is Juan, and I'm here to do an energy read for today, which is, I think I shifted the stand. My apologies. The 13th of September, 2022. All right, guys, tapping into today's energy. It is a 10-day. 10s are all about completions. So all endings lead to new beginnings. I am made to combine 3 downloads. They are from September the 11th, September the 12th, and today, September the 13th. Super interesting because I was just shown September 9 through 11, which was a concentration in the last read that I did. So this is picking up where we left off, heard loud and clear. Title for the message is Initiates of the Flame. And I don't think we have a song, but this is 3 days of daily energies combined, so it may be. Off the top of my head, I don't remember a song. No song. Okay, so Initiates of the Flame. And 9/11/2022 was an 11-day, excuse me, no, it was not, it was an 8-day. 8s are about movement and abundance, and there were 2 routes to this 8 vibration. Our message is going to be something along those lines, so let's go ahead and get it. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest love and light, you are welcomed here. Please fill this space. I'm here to do a collective energy read for YouTube for today, which is September the 13th, 2022. Using me as the channel, please give us a clear and concise message. You know how I read. Thank you. All right, so this download was received at 4:44 in the a.m. on 9/11/2022, which again was an 8-day. The 2 routes to 8 on this day was through the 1-7 vibration or the 2-6 vibration. 1-7, new beginning on your God journey, gets you this movement and abundance. 2-6, which is a vibration of fame. This is about being a rock star for God. 2s are about balanced partnerships and or alliances, and 6s are about harmony in it. Now, make no mistake about it, the balanced partnership or alliance is your balanced partnership and or alliance with God. This is what gets you into the fame vibration and movement and abundance in it. Heard loud and clear. So then this is where Initiates of the Flame. First thing heard in Initiates of the Flame is a old doctrine from 1922. So 1922 is applicable. I did a read months ago. I believe it was months ago where 922 energy was featured, and it was I cannot remember the name of the read, but basically it was a list of those that were first in line for Here Comes the Boom or corrective energy from the universe, okay? And so because they made me write the year of this book, Initiates of the Flame, as 1922, I know that the 922 coding is applicable, okay? After that, then that's when I saw September 9th through the 11th in my mind's eye. Now, interesting, September 9th through the 11th was shown to me in my mind's eye at 9:22 in the a.m. You cannot make any of this up. So it's confirming that, yes, you're right, the 922 vibration is applicable here. And then I heard initiate. And I was made to say this in a read. I know exactly what read this was. This was The Killer Among Us. I said at the end of that read that this was an initiation gone wrong, okay? And I meant to say an initiation gone wrong. So here's initiate, again, instantly triggering the remembrance of that download. Initiate was heard and seen in my mind's eye at 4:49 in the a.m. So fours are about stability, home, family, and foundation. But here we have raised perspective. Here we have master building 44 energy, which is integrity as a foundation, treating Gaia as home and temple, and manifestation and leadership. So initiate zinged twice. It zinged for the reader killer among us. And then as I sat with it, it's about igniting a fire to initiate a thing, a person, into a new role, let's say. Then I heard ignite. That's just ignorant. So ignorant, and it's a slang for ignorant. Ignorant initiate. And as soon as I heard ignorant initiate, my stomach growled, and that was at 4:51 in the a.m. Okay, so this is stability, home, family, and foundation, and this 51 is this raised devil energy. Okay, so not in the lowliness of devil energy, trying to raise your gaze from devil energy. It is the first step up from devil energy. Is the energy they just make me feel. And what I wrote, someone who is not fully aware of all that is required to be a part of a group. Then I heard ignite the initiate. This ignite the initiate was also heard at 4:51 in the a.m. and I felt that as finality. It is 451 equals 10, which is our day of completion. And then I heard set a fire, burn as in to cremate, and then I got a stomach growl. So this is definitely about a burning away. Now, let's talk about the word initiate. Received at the definition 4:48 in the a.m. on 9/11. So here's this master building raised 44 energy, but getting movement in it. So movement in manifestation and leadership energy, movement in treating Gaia as home and temple, and movement in I think I said leadership already. So initiate, a noun, which is a person, place, or thing. A person who has been initiated into an organization or activity, typically recently. Strong zing on typically recently. And I was just shown the colors pink and green in my mind's eye. Was not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole, but I was made to say pink and green. Then, same day, the 11th of this month, just a couple of days ago, I don't know where this picks up. Okay, here we are. The Great Fire, which is the Spirit of God. These are all of the excerpts from this book, the initiates of the flame, that zing that I was made to write down. The Great Fire, which is the Spirit of God. When the flame within the body is withdrawn, the body is dead. When the light was taken from the altar, the temple was no longer the dwelling place of the living God. Okay? I'll say it again. When the light, which is the Spirit of God, the Great Fire, when the light was taken from the altar, the temple was no longer the dwelling place of the living God. And I just heard Church of the Living God. And I know exactly who that is referencing. That is a church in my area that has been in hot water for a very long time. So zinging, living God, that was at 5:02 in the a.m. And I got a stomach growl. So this gives me this coding for this, I forget the name of this read, but it was a reader on YouTube that was called, oh, Hey Heyoka is the name of this read. Calling herself a Heyoka, but she's in lowly energy. Her date of birth is 520 or 502. And this came in living God at 5:02 a.m. It makes me feel like this entity, these entities that are being discussed now, these initiates of the flame, okay? Of the fire, actually, and I'll get to that later in the download, because it goes from a flame to an actual fire. So these initiates don't believe in a higher power, don't believe in a living God, meaning they may be still in a book of old thesis, heard loud and clear, of a old God. But God has never left us. He has never stopped speaking his instructions into this realm. And so he has never stopped living. Okay? God is a spirit. So I felt like this was to ignite a fire under someone, to get them going on their path. And I got a stomach growl to confirm. So the universal coding, I'll get to that in a second. It'll be at the end. There's universal coding for today was given at 4:54 in the a.m. And this is justice judgment coding. So 4s are this stability, home, family, and foundation. And in the middle is a change. Okay. Horn to confirm. Strong zing on change. More from the initiates of the flame. Buried beneath the ashes of his own spiritual fire, talking about the fall of Rome. As long as people are true to the flame, it remains. But when they cease to nurture it with their lives, it goes on to other lands and other worlds. This is about passing a flame. This is about, if you are not correctly using God's flame, it will be taken from you and moved forward. I'll say it again. As long as people are true to the flame, it remains. But when they cease to nurture it with their lives, so it's not about nurturing with your mouth. Words, that's easy to do. This is about the living word of God. So when they cease to nurture it with their lives, it goes on to other lands and other worlds. And I feel a stripping away of gifts from those who have not nurtured their gifts, who have used them in ill-advised ways, heard loud and clear. This is about the living fire. Heard at 5:06 in the a.m. and I got a stomach growl. To confirm, 5:06 is a code from ready to receive. Another read here on the channel, a recent read. Now, on to the 12th of September, which was yesterday. Download presented at 3:14 in the a.m. 3s are about connecting and communicating with the upper angelic realm. 1s are about new beginnings. And 4s, the stability, home, family, and foundation. 9/12 was a 9-day, a day of growth and expansion, nearing an end to a cycle. So 2 routes on that day, the 1-8 vibration or the 2-7 vibration. 1-8 is a new beginning and movement and abundance to get you to this growth and expansion phase. The 2-7 is balanced partnerships and or alliances in 7 vibration, God vibration, on your God journey. So the stronger of the 2 vibrations here is 27. It speaks of a coupling, and this is your God journey. And it speaks of being exactly where you're supposed to be in it and getting ready to cross the threshold to get to another leg of it, is the energy I get. And what I heard was what things may come. And they said, that's it. This is going to be picked up on in the Weibo. Weibo number 13. 13 is lucky number 13. So that's for the Weibo. Now, bringing us to today. Today's download was received at 8:12 in the a.m., matching the Killer Among Us. The date, the birth date for the Killer Among Us is 8/12. So today's date for numerology is 10 completions, 2 avenues to this completion. 1-9 vibration, new beginning and growth and expansion, or 2-8 vibration, balanced partnerships and or alliance and movement in it. And I want to concentrate on the 2-8 vibration because it's about this being on your God work, God walk, and getting movement and abundance in it. This is why the 2 is here. So you have successfully coupled in your God assignment. Okay. Then I was shown 319 in my mind's eye. 3s are about new beginnings. 3s are about connecting and communicating with the upper angelic realm. 1 is about a new beginning, and 9s are growth and expansion. So yes, matching everything I know. This is a connection and communication with the upper angelic realm about wrapping up a cycle, this 9, and getting a focus on a new beginning, the 1 in the middle. Then I heard movement of the 1-2. The movement of the 1-2 was heard at 8:14 in the a.m. Movement and abundance for the 8. 1 in the middle is this new beginning, and it brings you to stability, home, family, and foundation. Then I heard changed from 8-5 to 8-1-4. So the 8-5 coding that we have been getting regularly has been broken down to 8-14 coding. Okay? So the 5, this change is being worked through. And the way that you know it is because it's not showing up as a 5 anymore. Instead, it's showing up as a 1-4 that breaks to the 5. So in this change is a new beginning and stability. Okay? Then I was shown coding in my mind's eye, 3 + 1 + 9 = 13. So we have the 1-2 and the luminous council, and I am to explain. So it's pretty self-explanatory. This is all about progressive energy from the upper angelic realm, going through a whole trial and a verdict, and now the 13 stepping in. And anytime you see coding with 13 straight up, it's about the luminous council and your work directly with the luminous council. So as I get to that, then I hear again, new initiates of the fire, not the flame, the fire. That was heard at 8:15 in the a.m. So here's this 8-5 coding with a 1 in the middle. You cannot make any of this up. Again, 1s are new beginnings. And then the starlings start to chatter. Now this chatter was upbeat and celebratory. Then I heard attracting exactly what you deserve. And that was heard at 8:17 in the a.m. God, my team is intentional about everything. 8:17 is a code of 187. 8s are about movement and abundance. In the middle, the focus is newness. And 7 is getting on your God journey. This also was felt as 808 coding, and that is destined movement. And then finally, at 8:17, I heard the Cartoon Network. And let me show you what shirt I have on. The Cartoon Network. And I'll tell you the things that it gave me. Because you can't see it because I'm sitting down. So, my apologies. The Cartoon Network. Okay, and you see all the characters, all the players. Okay, and so the energy I got as I sat with that was 2 things, okay? Because we have 2 distinctive sides. We got a group of clowns as fools, as in foolery, as in doing a whole bunch of garbage. And then we have a group of superheroes, those that are in raised being, that have tapped into your otherworldly, heard loud and clear, gifts. Okay, so two zings for the Cartoon Network. Now let's talk about the cards that present. And I posted these on the community board the day that they came out, so it would allow you time to sit with them. So first card is card number 32, the Magic Prayer. 32 breaks to a 5. Fives are about change and conflict. The Magic Prayer is self-explanatory. Now, to be in Magic Prayer energy, you are directly getting your downloads through your crown chakra, which means that you've removed the veil and you are in direct communication with the upper angelic realm. And this gives magic to your prayers, heard loud and clear. Then the next card was Goblins. Goblins is card number 5. 5, change and conflict. So 55 energy. A divinely orchestrated change. This Goblin card came out as a challenge. Why? Because it's all about triggers, okay? Because when you have not done the emotional work and you haven't healed your festering sores, then they continue to fester, and every little thing that someone says or does triggers you, okay? And so this is about a challenge with dealing with goblin energy, triggers. And I want to talk more about this 5 card. Then we have card 21, Field of Dreams. 2-1 breaks to a 3, all about connecting and communicating with the upper angelic realm. But 2-1 is this 12 vibration reverse, also adding that the 12, the spiritual court, is over and a verdict has been rendered. Now, this whole trial was to get you to the field of your dreams, okay? And that takes you to the next card, to the unknown, something new on your God journey. Card number 7, about journeying you to your God self, your higher self, clear and concise. Now, as I was taking the pictures to upload them to the community board, alien life actually presented in this goblin card. I posted one picture, but I have several of groups of aliens. Now, there was so much internal chatter from that gray. It was a gray that was in the picture or in the goblin card that showed up clear as day. But let me tell you that I've already told you that I am in a coalition. I work with all cosmic beings, and I am afraid of none. 0. Why? Because my work has taught me that just like on this realm, there is no one size fits all or one description for one race of people. They run the gamut. So just like there are lighter beings in one race and lower beings in that same race, the same thing applies with grays. Also, because of the energy or the energetic field that I have built around my living, I know that if they are showing up here, that they are benevolent, okay? So, gotta get, especially for light workers, gotta get out of being scarified, okay? Fear, heard loud and clear. Now, because you're in an alliance, okay? So Hera is here on today, matching card number 21. So Hera is here, the goddess Hera, to help you get to the field of your dreams. She's always about alliances. And I was just shown the Ace of Cups in my mind's eye. And I don't feel this as new love. I feel this as self-love, overflowing. So you're seeing it in everything you experience in your life, okay? So let's go ahead and get our cards to close us out. A meaty read. I got so much that I left unsaid, so I know it will be covered later. So there is movement, okay? Card number 28, 2-8. Okay, so we had 2-8 coding in our download. It was on one of these days that I just covered. Okay, so I cannot find it. It's because I'm not supposed to. This is co-collaborative, so you're going to have to rewind and go back and get that piece. So it does match that energy for that day. And I was just shown in my mind's eye 911 again. So September the 11th, 2022. And there is a coming together. Beautiful. So here's another 8 energy. 28 and 8. So movement and a coming together. Beautiful. So let's get our card for navigating the energy in this spread. Closing out a cycle to enter into a new cycle. And I feel this as, because the starling's chatter was upbeat and congratulatory, I feel upbeat and congratulatory energy. Okay. One card, please, for navigating the energy in this spread. This deck, the red pill, is for things that are getting ready to materialize in this realm. Material, practical, earthly things. Why? Because there is a magical map shifter in the game. Beautiful. Heard loud and clear. Card 52, 5-2. Breaks to a 7. So this magical map shifter is getting you into the unknown, okay? Yes, a new phase, heard loud and clear. So 7-7 vibration is a trust fall. Trust of life and trust of self. So the feeling I get is that someone has been cultivating and working towards this new phase, and you are there. You are on the edge of tomorrow. Heard loud and clear. Let's see what's at the top. Yes, because your compass is set for true north. This is your highest destination, and it's a change with God's source in it. 5 for change and conflict, and 0 for God's source. Absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. One card, please, for navigating the energy in this spread. Beautiful. Job well done, heard loud and clear. And as soon as I said job well done, you cannot make it up. The Wizard of Awareness is here. Job well done for the Wizard of Awareness, heard loud and clear. And we will read the card Wizard of Awareness on today. Card number 3, connecting and communicating with the upper angelic realm. Yes, baby, still in map shifting energy. Yes, yes, this is powerful energy. Make no mistake about it. Card 3. I go straight to a come together confirmation for those who don't believe. Heard loud and clear. That's hilarious. You could trick yourself all day. I hear God clearly. You better get into the knowing. Card number 3, Wizard of Awareness. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. This is why this person, these people, this group, this cartoon network in the higher vibration is so effective, because they're in the Wizard of Awareness energy. They're not moving just to move. They are waiting for their higher angelic instructions, okay? And in doing this, you will always be in magical map shifting energy. Heard loud and clear. The upright. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you, too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. It's non-attachment. This is the way you clearly see. Let me finish this and I'll tell you exactly what I heard. Wearing the world and a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another, and a continual shifting and changing, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Okay? So this is about non-attachment and the way that you welcome the life of your dreams. I tell you guys all the time, and it is a easy concept to say, but a hard concept to live. You have to live in non-attachment. You have to petition God for those things that you desire, but you have to let your hands off of it, knowing that if it is in your highest good, you will have it. And so that puts you in a phase of non-attachment, understanding that God has your best interests at heart. He is omnipresent and all-knowing. And this allows you to freely welcome in the life of your dreams. Okay? This is bad meaning good energy. This is some super raised vibrational energy. What's at the top of the deck is the bone collector. You can't make any of this up. Okay? Beautiful. 173 applicable codes. And I feel this as ancestral energy. Okay? This is our message on today, beautiful people. I hope it was helpful. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check the description box. You'll find additional helpful information about this read, angel numbers, numerology, additional insights. Until next time, I'm wishing you miracles and blessings. Namaste.